the island, full of dangers, obviously, full of, Oliver describes it as the worst place on Earth. Felicity and Diggle arrive, and they just, I think they're completely astounded and overwhelmed with the fact that Oliver has spent 5 years there and has decided to come back. And so obviously he's, the reason he's decided to come back, I mean, what kind of psychological state are you in that you go back to the worst time of your life where you became this killer? And so we end up there, we end up finding Oliver and trying to get a lost Oliver found. Just try to put him back together.
Now you're obviously...
kind of sad. I'm sad.
You're obviously doing a lot more stunt work just in the first episode. You did a lot. Mm-hmm. So is that what we can expect this season, and how are you adjusting to that?
We are on episode 8, and that seems to carry on. So I can tell you that. People get confused when I say stunt work, so they're like, oh, so you're like fighting and stuff. I'm like, no, my neck just hurts a lot from falling on it.
Oh, no.
But come here, I have my dog. She's going to steal the show, I tell you.
She wants to be on camera.
Yeah, she does. Yeah, a lot more stunt work, a lot more action, just getting in the middle of things as opposed to sitting behind a desk, which I think is more interesting, as well as, she's sort of knows the lay of the game now, like knows what to expect, knows what's going to happen, knows that, the vigilante just has decided not to kill people, and hopefully that's going to stick around, and yeah, just to help the team more as she can. She can do it not from behind a desk.
Yeah. And how have you adjusted to that, though, the stunt work? Is it something you've kind of easily grasped, or is it a little scary?
I want to do them, and I like doing them, and our stunt team is just like so much fun to work with. They're amazing. And yeah, I do. I really enjoy doing it. It's just sometimes I don't know how to work it properly, and you'll fall, and I hurt an ankle and got bruises, and my neck was sore for about a week. So I'm learning that myself. Felicity is actually, falling and probably injured for real. So
hey,
at least I have the better end of it.
You just said that, you're learning what Felicity can do, and she's not just the girl behind the desk. And we see in the premiere she actually is kind of a centering force for Oliver. How much of that is indicative of, like, their relationship going forward in the season? Does he lean on her a little bit more?
I think what happens is that Felicity is just signed off on taking a more hands-on role, and Diggle and Oliver are forced to accept that. Just being a part of the team is having to accept the fact that this is dangerous, this is every day, and all of us can't be in the foundry all the time and saving people. We can't be in the aero cave and saving people. There's only 3 of us. There's only 3 of them, and they have to, use all their forces, use all their bodies. I mean, we don't have a team of soldiers, right? Like, we don't have, we can't just send out our military and do that. So I think her getting out in the real world and, being in danger and hopefully helping and not getting into too much trouble, which she does, aids the bigger picture.